Eatery Z, welcome. Welcome to the new house, my new crib, my casa. So we're here at 6936 East Main Street, right next to Grazie Pizzeria, which has been here as kind of a staple. The little yellow house hasn't changed much except for some of the things you're about to see inside, and of course the crazy retrofit that turned this old house into a restaurant. This is the second oldest house in Scottsdale. Let me show you the inside. Got a really fun little bar scene going on here inside. Got a new concept, more of an ad hoc concept that Matt Carter's been developing throughout the years. Almost everything that Mission and Zinc encompasses, kind of the in-between. Think of this restaurant as global cuisine, more of a world cafe, and the history on this house is what really intrigued us and what made us want to come in here. As you can see, we're still kind of getting things set up. We're hoping to be open in the next couple of weeks. Right now we've got everything showing up in droves, all of our antiques and all of our fun stuff that we've found throughout the years and put together. Terry, Matt, and myself, and all of our favorites. Some really fun silver, some great champagne buckets. We're going to be doing 4 different wines on tap. I know it's probably not the hottest thing in the world right now, but it's still kind of fun for us. We're actually going to go to the next level and do some really cool wines that we normally wouldn't put by the glass because they usually go bad. And we're going to play with 2 reds, 2 whites, and just some fun things like that. Let me show you one of the coolest things about this property that we fell in love with. Get the door open here. Our side patio. This is really kind of a fun area. We're hoping to be able to seat this almost all year round. We've got the little girl that lives here, the original family. She actually planted her first Christmas tree in the backyard here, and that's the biggest pine tree in South Scottsdale. And this is kind of the biggest charming feature of this place. Right now it's about 30 degrees cooler out here on the side of this house, and it's in the middle of July. So we think we can seat this almost all year round. We've got some swamp coolers and some fun fans and things that we'll put out here to make this a little more appealing. We've got about 34 seats here on the side of the old house. I'm hoping to have about 64 to 75 seats out here, depending on the weather and crowd. Hopefully people show up here. This is kind of a big endeavor for us. A little house with a big endeavor. You know, we've got a very tiny kitchen here, and some of the cuisine that Matt Carter is looking at doing is going to be kind of time consuming. So I'll actually show you the interior of the kitchen here if you want to have a sneak peek on Carter's new stomping ground. So we call this a submarine because every inch counts in this bad boy. We've got a new custom grill for a Vulcan. You know, they've actually got a little French top going over here. He's got a couple burners, a griddle, 2 stock pot burners, a salamander. This hood used to be over there when it was going to be a pastry place. It never opened up. We've had to move the hood, kind of retrofit everything in here. We've got a really kind of behind the scenes scene, if you all want to see this. This is our walk-in city over here. We've got 3 different walk-in coolers here. You know, one of the problems with the city of Scottsdale was we couldn't add more square footage because we had to have more parking spaces, so we decided to add more walk-in space, and that kind of got us around everything. So here we are in our walk-in city. So half this restaurant's outside, even the dish pit's outside, which is kind of fun. I'll show you where that's at because I know Eater AZ is always trying to find out the cool little hidden secrets of these restaurant guys. So this is probably one of the less sexy pieces of the restaurant, but this is going to be our drop-off area, our dish pit and dish room, and this is actually kind of the backbone and the machine that makes all this stuff happen right here. Allowing us to have a whole separate dish area outside of the restaurant gives us some more needed square footage. And don't forget, if you do come up here and there's no parking, we've always got 5 extra spots here in the backyard. So in retrofitting an old house into a restaurant, one of our challenges was the restrooms. We had to get a couple ADA standard restrooms here for the city of Scottsdale, and we wanted to go a little bit funky, so we put some psychedelic wallpaper in here to have some fun with it. This used to actually be the old garage of the house. So this whole little strip here was an old garage. It was about a single car garage built in 1905, and it was pretty dilapidated, so we've been refurbishing this for the last 8 months. We'll head back inside and I'll show you guys some more fun stuff. A lot of these cool old antique mirrors we found here all locally, things we've been kind of digging up throughout the years. We really wanted to do something a little bit different. You know, we're not a speakeasy, we're not just a lounge. We really wanted to be a restaurant, but we had to get some of the old-time feel of the traditional felt wallpaper everybody's grown up with in someone's grandma's house. I'm sure this kind of reminds everybody of something from the Midwest or the past. So come on in here, just don't peel the wallpaper. It costs a lot and it was a lot of work. We're kind of worried about that. But We've got a really fun bar. Again, I talked to you guys about that a little bit. We're actually going to be doing some Chemex coffee here too, which is a whole new coffee program. Being a little more ad hoc or a little more kind of seasonal or a little bit more kind of off the cuff, we're going to actually quarterly kind of change out our coffee grinds, change out some of the wines, change out some of the food. You know, everybody says farm to table, but that word's been used so many times. We just like to say fresh and unique and different and special. That's kind of the house. July 16th, our first Friends and Family Night. Hopefully, if knock on wood, things go according to plan. So come on back when we're ready to open up and see it for real.